Well, today I'm going to be talking about our friend, the run. And one of the biggest allies to our training progress and our development comes from our ability to think critically and laterally, with awareness, with a zoomed out view. I mean, do you know any other endeavor that comes to you with more variables than the natural world? And as an extension, the chaotic nature of the racing that we do in that natural world. You can't really control what the natural world is going to do. So we tend to get very concrete in the way that we think about our training. We get concrete in the way that we program and structure. But you know what? We miss some gems in that concrete and set thinking. Because when we don't think laterally, when we don't think with a lot of awareness, we tend to block out some of the aspects that could really help us. Now, there's a great run coach in the US called Bobby McGee, and he employs a run-walk method that he talks about. And I think it's brilliant. And it's basically training yourself to promote muscle reset. But I think it's two-pronged. It's a physical and mental reset at the same time. And with that reset, you get this awareness that comes in, this spaciousness that gives you feedback. So I'm going to share with you one of the greatest ads to running that I know of. And that ad is a subtraction. It's stop running. Sounds crazy, I know, but honestly, I don't know of a more powerful action that you can take that moves you towards vast running improvements than building space into runs, learning how to run naturally again, like children do. And it's a simple stop reset at every 10 minutes, 1 minute walk in 10 or 15 minutes. It does more for your running, both technically and instinctively, than just about any other thing you could do. It's a literal brain training. It's a literal neurological pathway that you build between the body and the brain, where the muscles get the chance to reset, where the brain gets some space to figure out what the hell's going on. So importantly and fundamentally, your brain gets a chance to absorb the feedback it's getting from your body. And that information gets uploaded and then creates a pathway from your brain to your body, which critically helps you to be able to function with good form under duress, right? So if let's just use this example. If you're running with no idea of how you're running, what angle you're running at, how natural your turnover is, what cadence your turnover's at, how relaxed you are, then that information's all going through to the keeper. It's all going out there into the ether, right? And the opportunity is that we get to upload that information so that we can use it critically when we need it most, which is when we're under the pump, when we're uncomfortable, when we're in pain. So if you try this in training and you stop running and walk, let's just say a minute in every 10 or 15, you get immediate feedback. And the second, you start to run again, instantly your form's better. You're more relaxed. The mental strain abates and the run gets more flow, more synchronicity. You feel more. You get more information. You know which angle you're running at. You know what your cadence is supposed to feel like. You're training your brain to repeat it on race day. And as a coach, when you watch enough sessions and you get to see how people start to function when they're fatigued, they start to lean back and they start to lose their attention. They start to lose their awareness. And that tightening up and that tension is the body's natural protection mechanism, but it's a mechanism that creates tension and awkwardness. And running is a natural process and it should have flow, right? So if you stop thinking about it and start feeling it, you'll get far more valuable feedback that you can use right now, here and now, to improve your mechanics and your mental state as you're running. And all you're doing is building this spaciousness up. And people would look at the thing and go, I can't walk. I can't stop and walk for a minute. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And while you do that minute walk, at the end of it, you can stop, you can check your lean angle, you can check that you're leaning and that you're straight and that everything's ready to roll and your foot strikes underneath your body and you roll forward. The minute gives you the aware space to reset it, to feel it again, and to have, if we look at great runners worldwide, you'll always see that asset, right? You never see a great runner with bad form. And the ability to relax into discomfort and have flow both mentally and physically comes from your capacity to build space into your runs. So it's not congested. So you're not all tense. And it's such a simple thing to do. And you'll find that you'll also break your runs up and it'll go a lot faster. Now, whether you add this to your racing or not, it's entirely up to you. But I'm telling you what, in training, it's one of the biggest pluses you can get. So I hope you give it a go. Thanks for listening. Well, just as a little add to this vid today, I'm just going to give you some background on who I am. My name is Grant Giles, better known by many as well, Gilesy. I'm a coach, and as a coach, I like to, coach. That's my passion. That's my purpose. That's what I feel like I'm here to do. So I like to attack things from all fronts, from a whole athlete perspective. I like to employ a whole athlete approach. And no, I don't think one size does fit all. So I see my job as to tease out your soft underbelly and to find the holes in your game so you can maximize your own potential. Because I think we are the sum parts of the thoughts that we project and the actions that we take in training. So it's about looking at the whole thing. It's about zooming out and finding the spots where we can develop, where we can evolve, where we can do better. Where are we asleep? What are we missing? So if you'd like to work with me in a one-on-one coaching dynamic, have me talk to your crew, your group, or even your workplace, or even just work with me on your mental game, you can contact me at grant.giles@sansego.co, or you can simply go to my website, which is inconvenientminds.com.au.